Hey, what's going on, fish tank people? Mr. Mom Tank's coming at you here Tuesday afternoon. Uh, Kicking it old school, 37 gallon Planet tank. Like you guys didn't know that already. But anyway, just wanted to come at you real quick and talk about the way my present state of my tank is, which is overpopulated. Basically what happened is, what happens in a lot of cases. I set this tank up, got all excited, jumped the gun, didn't plan out what kind of fish I was going to put in there, and here we go. I got mostly rainbows in here. I got some Madagascars, Bozemantes, Irene Reds, 3 each of those. As you can see, I got the 3 Rams in there. And I got a couple Australians, and I got 2 huge loaches, and a thread fin, or I'm sorry, a bushy nose pleco. So, which I can't find right now. He's back there hiding. But the pleco's cool, man. He just does his thing. He's eating algae. The loaches are too big, man. They got to go. At least one of them, man. They're just too big. They eat too much. But the thing is, 37 gallon, it's overpopulated, too many fish in there. Not the right kind of fish for this tank, obviously. I mean, I know rainbows, these species that I have anyway, they like longer tanks, they like to swim around a lot, they like the current, I got a little power head in there to make current along with the canister filter, but, which, they like. It gives them something to do. They swim in the current and stuff most of the day. But for the most part, this is the wrong tank. If you're going to do rainbows, if you're going to do Bozemantes, Irene Reds, mostly any kind of the rainbows that get, bigger, 3-4 inches, like these species do, you're going to want to do a bigger tank. You're going to want to do at least, I would say, minimum 55-gallon tank for those. Probably a 75-gallon tank would even be better. That's what I'm looking to get here after the holidays. I hope I've already got a stand for it. Is a 75-gallon. If that's the case, then I'm going to take all the rainbows out of this tank and put them in a 75, and then add to them, add some more of the same species. So I have, more reds and more Bozemantes. Because those are the ones I really like, are the Irene Reds. I like the Bozemantes, and I like the Madagascars too, even though they get a little different shape. But this tank's, it's just overpopulated. I overfilter, so I don't have too many problems with it as far as the bio load, because I do overfilter. I got a huge canister filter for like a 50-gallon tank on here. I got hanging back filters, that basically I just got like bio balls in and stuff for more biological filtration media, basically. And I don't really have any problems. I do a lot of water changes. I do 2 water changes a week, about 20% each time. Just, because I have the time to do it, and, the plants like it, the fish like it. You may spend a little bit more fertilizing, every week because you're doing so many water changes in the planted tank. But, I'm willing to do that. I do need to change my CO2. It's kind of slowed down on the bubbling quite a bit. But anyway, yeah, I mean, try not to overpopulate a tank. If you're setting up a new tank, no matter what size it is, do some research if you don't already know what you want to get as far as species, how big they get. There's a lot of different kind of fish that you're going to see at your local fish store. And a lot of you guys are educated enough already. You don't need to, know any of this that I'm talking about right now, but I'm more or less just, the people who may not know and think my tank's cool or whatever. This isn't a good setup really for this tank, so as soon as I can upgrade and get bigger tanks where I can give them more room, they're going to do a lot better. They're probably going to grow faster. They're probably going to get more colors because they're going to have more places to hide, and they're just going to be happier in general. So hopefully that happens here before too long, and I can set up a bigger tank for them and then just do something different with this tank, and just have more tanks. So there's nothing ever wrong with that. More tanks is always good. So, yeah, just wanted to come at you and talk about how my tank was overpopulated. I realize that. You guys may already be thinking that in other videos, but, yeah. So all my plants are doing good, as you can see. got some new Rotala indica right there about a week ago. It's doing pretty good. I like that stuff, so we'll see. Watch how that grows. I got all that anacris, naja, and some other anacris, green anacris or whatever down in there. That's growing really good. So Ludwigia is starting to perform with the CO2. I got some of that narrow leaf Ludwigia right there. Got some of this red Ludwigia that's not really that red because I don't have enough light for it to stay real red in this tank. But yeah, shout out to everybody, all my subscribers. Appreciate it. Shout out to Jake, my cousin, J Flesh Tanks. Check his tanks out. They're better than mine. Yeah, shout out to fishtanktv.com. And, comments, even the negative ones, I like to hear, man. So shout out, baby. Mr. Mom Tanks, out.